What's everybody? Dave here. Hopefully you just saw VFX in the mail, and if you didn't, there will be a link right here. So I hope you had as much fun, if you saw it, I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it. So right now I'm going to do a VFX breakdown of how I did all the explosions and everything. It was really fun, so let's get started. What's everybody? Dave here, as you know. I just lost all my audio, so I'm re-recording this. So yeah, let's get started with this. I'm going to start with scene 1 of the visual effects. Okay. Yeah, I guess at this point I didn't know what I was doing or something. Yeah. So here we are with scene 1. Yeah. Let's see if I can... Actually, this is scene 1 right here. So I just started off with the basic footage. As you can see, nothing special. Just me flinching and all that crazy stuff. Sorry, it's really laggy. I'm using Cam Studio, which isn't too good. So basically, one of these two layers was I just layered a mailbox and some pieces on top of it to hide some of the gun stuff and all that. This was just a cutout from the main and like freeze frame, and I motion tracked it on there, and it was that simple. And after that, I put in the guns. Let's see. Yep. After that was the guns. I had to cut the end off the shotgun because it was sticking out. And this ICS pistol. And then I had the grenade. You see it flipping out there. Added some frame blur, whatever it's called. And, explosions and all kind of stuff. And it looks pretty good. Especially for having left out some visual elements like reflections and light reaction and all that stuff. I know you guys probably noticed some of that. Let's go to scene 2. Okay, I'm going to clear up some of this stuff so we can get some space on here. Okay, so I use the same method of just putting a mailbox right on top of the, like a cutout of the mailbox right on top of the actual footage. And I just motion tracked it on there once again. And this one was actually easier and probably better looking, as you can see. As soon as I can find the footage. Let's see. Here it is. And I just did some expansion and feathering, and it looks perfect. Or if you ask me, it's perfect. It's just as good as I needed. So then I added the explosions and the, and for the shurikens. Yeah, that's how it's pronounced, right? Shurikens. Yeah, for the shurikens. Let's see, when we get to that, I actually had there were 3D layers, and since they're like flat objects anyway, let me turn the frame blending off so you can see it. Since they were 3D objects anyway, they could just flatten out and spin around and everything, and they look good. That actually turned out looking quite good, if you ask me. It's all pretty simple. Let's see, and then had that kind of cheesy looking gun. Got off Detonation Films, I believe it was. Let's go to scene 3. So this one wasn't really complicated. It's more just fun and knowing what I wanted everything to look like. So let's see. So I had a particle system right here, and that was for the missile launch. So yeah. The missile's flying by, and you can see the, the smoke-looking stuff coming out the back. Yeah, and that missile just had some frame blending and directional blur. Smoke looks a little cheap, actually. And then you saw that grenade kind of fly out there. And then the big missile strike. For the shadow, I tried to do a subtraction, a transfer mode. Blending mode, is that what it's called? I forget the name, but it was a transfer mode, I guess. Yeah, I just started messing around right here. I gotta admit, that's all it was. Oh yeah, I also had to mask my legs out for the shadow to show it behind them, and that's what that mask, that kind of diagonal rhombus looking thing was. So I just got a bunch of explosions and threw them on top of each other and did some screen, and it actually came out much better than what I was expecting it to look like. Like, way better. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this visual effects breakdown. Hopefully I can do some more of these, because this is my first time, so it wasn't that good. But, you know, any next time I'll try to keep doing this, and yeah, that's all I have to say for this narration part. So let's go back to the hosting version of me. Alright, so I hope you learned something in that breakdown, because that was it's kind of tough, but it was fun too, like I said. So thanks for watching the breakdown, thanks for watching the original video, and I'll see you next week or whenever I can get a new video up. So peace.